Check. Do a little 15-second countdown. Nothing too crazy. Good morning, everybody. Dick, you like this intro style or what?
I like it.
I kind of like it too. Change it up a little bit. And let's see if it times it up.
No, it's not 60 seconds long.
Pretty close. Pretty close. Timed it up with the music perfectly. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Another fucking cool hat from Steak, the Cool Hat Man. You know that streamer that had that parlay on FanDuel? What was his name? Tim the Tap Man. You could be Steak the Hat Man.
I think we talked about Tim the Tap Man yesterday.
No, it was Monday night. It was Monday night. Was yesterday Monday? No, he had the Monday Night Football parlay, which may have hit. Now that I think about it, I think it was. Oh, you know what? Let's do the banner that Ethan made us. Let's get rid of our names. Hold on. Edit name. You know what I'm talking about?
Of course I do.
All right. By the way, you could just do a space instead of a dot. Hold on, I'll do yours. This is cool. All right, here we go. Yep, we're figuring shit out over here. Boom. And then
holy shit, Brinks.
What happened?
50 stream streak.
Brinks. Let's go, dude. Hold on. Bang. There we go. Now we look fucking official. Brinks with a 50 stream streak? No way. Wow. And Dead Press Carter with 20. Mikey Will with 3. Mikey, what are you doing? Get your fucking stream streak up. What were you doing 4 streams ago? You couldn't watch the board review. Just kidding. Shout out the Memphis Grizzlies. Dude, I saw what happened. Did you have a bad night in the NBA?
I went 0-3.
But
I'm not, it's not even going to be, we're not doing the sad stuff. We're bouncing back today. I'm telling you right now.
I love it. I love it. You have been so good in the NBA. You were due for a bad day. And honestly, 0-3 doesn't even really feel that bad. Like it's a 0% hit rate, but it's, I'm being serious. You could have like sprayed the board and gone 1-6.
There wasn't much to spray yesterday. Those were the only spots to like. Honestly, the Magic, if we had the balls to bet them, it was always the Magic.
Yeah. But how about the live under?
Yeah, and the live under.
That was, we got there we squeaked by that one. Shout out to, good morning, everybody. Wow, the chat's filling up rather quickly. Love to see that. And if you're on Twitter, I see a couple random Twitter accounts on here. There's a burner Yelp with no profile picture, which is totally fine. Big weekend. Let's fucking go. Do us a favor. We appreciate any sort of engagement out there on Twitter. Give the stream a like or a retweet, or come on over to YouTube and Twitch where we monetize. If you're on YouTube, like the stream. Subscribe to the page, Twitch. We appreciate all the subs and the follows. All right, let's kind of set the stage. This is what we're gonna do on a Wednesday. Okay, so this is kind of what we're 40 streams ain't bad. Brink's making me look weak. Yep, Loud Thoughts 303 with a new follow. Welcome, Loud Thoughts. Thanks for following. So here's where we're at. Monday we recap NFL, and then we talk about football. Tuesday we recap college football, and then we talked about the board. The NBA and the college basketball a little bit. We didn't really dive too much into college basketball. It was only 2 games. Today, Wednesday, we're going to talk about the college football board for this weekend, what we like, what we don't like, go through every game. But before that, we do have the college football playoff that came out, the playoff picture. So let's talk about that because we were trying to review it yesterday. It was a little hard to before those standings, rankings, whatever you want to fucking call them, came out. A couple things to touch on and discuss, some fun discourse here in the chat. And then let's also talk about tonight's NBA and college basketball if there is any. And then I have a 5:30 tonight, but I'll try to see if I can fit some time to talk ice and some NHL later. Last time we streamed, it wasn't great. It was 2-3, no big deal. Shout out to the Mammoth fucking us, I think, in overtime. Or no, the Ducks, sorry. It was never fading the Ducks. But Steak, before I get into it, is Wednesday a big NBA slate or is it Thursday?
Well, Friday is a big one, and I think Tuesday, and Wednesday, yeah, it's a good one.
Well, Tuesday wasn't big. There was only 6 games yesterday, right?
Yeah, I feel like Tuesdays are usually a little more than this, but let's look at Wednesday. Wednesday is definitely solid.
Okay, so
really good game. Rockets, Cavs.
Very good game. So how many can you count real quick? How many games we got? I'm just trying to get an idea. 9. Okay. Yeah. So for tempo and pace, and then I'm assuming one of the a couple hundred people that have popped in here or in here currently. Do you guys know how many games are worth a shit in college basketball today? I'm just trying to get an idea of tempo and pace. I do not have
UConn. I know
Arizona, UConn.
Really good one.
Okay. I do not have a hard stop, but definitely at noon. Got to get out of here. Wednesday, Friday, NBA, Tuesday, Thursday, hockey. usually for their bigger slates. Copy that, ATV 1 of 1. Appreciate you. Yep, 2 to 3 at least 2. Alabama, Illinois. Nice. Okay, that'll be fun. Alabama just lost to Purdue, so maybe a little bounce back spot there. I did not watch. What did I watch last night? We went on Lab City, Steak and I. Shout out Adams Got Picks and Shark Lark. That was a really good time. I'd like to give those guys more. What do you call it? More love. Yeah. More flowers. Very, very cool dudes, down to earth, good guys to shoot the shit, watch a game with. Playback's very cool.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know that I can see ourselves doing it like full time, kind of how we do the streams on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube, but the occasional playback could be pretty fun.
Watching Red Zone one Sunday on it would be very fun, I think.
Yeah. The only thing that would suck for us is, we have a couple hundred people who subscribe to Twitch and watch us without ads. It would be
them to subscribe again.
Yeah, that would kind of suck to be like, hey guys, we're gonna go to playback, and now to watch these games with us, you have to do another $7.
People pay way more than $7 to watch games. I'll say that.
Yeah, right. But it's more about like paying us twice to kind of do the same thing, if that makes sense.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So anyways, I don't know. I guess these are meetings we can have behind closed doors, but we are transparent people. We just like to see what you guys think. Shaka Smart in the big 2-5 fish hook. Interesting. Joey Dumps with a sub bank, 26 months. Dumps, appreciate you. Miss you. I'll be back hopefully this weekend for Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll see you. I know Steak will be out of town, but they have Twitch chats with YouTube and playback now, so you don't have to do that. Oh,
yeah. I was going to say, maybe if you're really serious about this, you just have a chat with Adam.
Okay, hold on one second. Yes, thanks. See you then. Okay, confirm. Sorry, just got to confirm. Big confirm. In the world of real estate, you're big on confirming. Do you confirm things often?
I'm a huge confirm guy.
I'm a big confirmer. I had to meet a new client yesterday, and I was told his name was Roy, and so I shot Roy a text, and I said, "Hey, Roy, confirming 12:45." The response I got was, 1, my name's not Roy, it's Ray. 2, I've already confirmed. I was like, hot start. Much nicer in person. Shout out Ray, not Roy, Ray. But yeah, I like to like double confirm. And sometimes people are like, kind of like, bro, we already fucking confirmed. Well, shit can change. So big confirmer.
I don't know about double confirming. I didn't say I was into that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you talk to somebody today about confirming something tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes, you wake up, you confirm, then reconfirm.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Ray is my cousin. What's up, Quantitative Eating? A lot of integration coming. Cool. I'll be around. All right. One half of that playoff bracket is the gauntlet. Yeah. Why don't we do this real quick? Let's just get CBB out of the way. There were 2 games worth of shit last night. Did you watch any of them? Did you bet on them? And what were your takeaways?
Michigan State is an absolute problem. I don't know if they can shoot like that consistently, but if they do, they were good. They beat the absolute piss out of Kentucky. It was pretty much over from the jump. You never thought Kentucky had a chance. Michigan State looks really good after they have a win against Arkansas and Kentucky under their belt. Those are 2 really impressive wins, and Kentucky has losses to Louisville and Michigan State. So Kentucky's got some work to do, but yeah, really impressed with Michigan State so far this year. You could argue they're the most impressive team of the year so
far. Michigan State is 4-0. Their leading scorer was Fears Jr., 8.6 rebounds. He had 13 assists. Oh, sorry, he's probably not their leading scorer. That was just their top performer. Jeez. Michigan State's resume: beat Colgate, beat Arkansas by 3, beat San Jose State, beat Kentucky. Yeah, maybe it's the year of Izzo. What are they ranked? They're ranked 17, so they weren't even getting a lot of respect coming into this season.
They're going to go. They'll be top 10 after this, I would assume. Jackson Kohler had to be the leading scorer for them, if I recall. But a lot of these guys didn't even have to play that much because, like I said, this game was over really quickly. Yeah, no, they all played, though. They all played. I'm looking now. Jeremy Fears Jr., 31 minutes. He played the most. 13 assists. Damn. Yeah, I like Michigan State. W quantitative. I nailed the under. Quantitative liked Michigan State, and then he's my first overall draft pick. So I liked Kentucky, to be honest. Saw quantitatives on Michigan State, and I laid off. So we got the under. W quantitative.
Oh, you did? You got the under in Michigan State, Kentucky, 149?
Yep, it was 153, if I recall. Or
nice job.
Yeah.
Nice job. All right. What about Kansas Duke? Duke wins 78-66. Boozer, 18 points, 10 rebounds. White, 22 points, 9 rebounds for Kansas. I think Kansas was 11-point dogs.
I had Kansas plus 11.5. They fouled down 10 with 40 seconds left.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you. Did they cover the first half line? No, they didn't cover the first half line.
Tied at half.
No, it wasn't. 33-41.
No, it's tied at half.
That's not what ESPN is showing me. No.
Okay.
That
What did
doesn't
you
let
say
me.
the score was at half?
41-33.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Sorry. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my brain. No, it wasn't. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Duke went on a run. Maybe it was tied. Yeah.
Came right after half.
The fouling at the end of college basketball games will take years off of your life. Hold on, let me see. Michigan State just shot that crazy, more threes in the first half than the other game. You know what I remember from them in the tournament last year is like they weren't that great offensively, but I always felt like they had a guy get a good look. That was my takeaway from Michigan State. Like there was a lot of ball movement, and all 5 dudes were like kind of dangerous, but none of them were like real, like true, like lethal offensive players. They all just really played hard. I wanted to shit on Michigan State for not being that good, but I think I was wrong. Good morning, gents. I just sent a 7-paragraph novel about me fucking last night, but it was too long to send, so that sucks. Have a good day, fellas. All right, Beef, thank you. Have a good day as well. Good to see you. Playback stream last night was pretty cool. I've never watched on there before. Hoodie Mellow, shout out Hoodie Mellow. Hoodie Mellow is the Caleb Williams truther in my DMs. Big fan of Hoodie Mellow, though. We can disagree and have discourse and still be buddies. Yeah, Kansas was down 7.5. Copy that. DGen faded MSU all year last year. It did seem like that, but I didn't. I think I went heavy against them. God, who did they? Remember New Mexico State,
Kinda
with Donovan Dent. That game, yeah. I'm pretty sure they covered. And then there was another game I went to war with Michigan State. They played somebody. Who did they lose to? It was close.
I think it was the number 1 seed, if I'm not mistaken. I just don't remember which one. Not Houston, because Houston beat Tennessee. Was it maybe Auburn?
Yeah. Maybe it was Auburn. Yep. And Broom got like hurt, and then he came back. That was a really good game. Even though I'm not like super into the regular season in college basketball, I love March Madness. How could you not? All right.
Rocks.
Couple other games. North Carolina 73-61 against Navy. Is that worth talking about? Caleb Wilson had 23 points, 12 rebounds. I don't know if they covered. Arkansas barely beats Winthrop.
They had to be like 30-point favorites in that game. North Carolina's kind of sleepwalking after that Kansas win.
Is that what it is? Yeah. Okay. So good fade there. If you took like maybe a little letdown stretch for North Carolina. UCLA is 4-1. That was it, I think, from last night for college basketball.
No, there was a crazy game. Arkansas Winthrop came down to the last biscuit.
I mentioned it briefly. I don't know why I didn't touch on it. 84-83. Winthrop almost takes them down. Winthrop's 2-3. Arkansas 4-1, 21, ranked 21st in the country. Thomas with 26 points. Do you know who he is? M. Thomas?
Malik Thomas?
Yeah, maybe. Your guess is as good as mine.
I think so.
Okay.
I think I was watching TikToks of that kid last year. He was a big TikTok kid, if I'm not mistaken, unless I have the wrong guy.
Well, you know what? I can't criticize TikTok kids because Anthony Black was a TikTok kid, and this motherfucker might be the best Magic draft pick in years. Oh, actually, no, I can't say that with Franz Wagner balling like he did. Are you into Anthony Black as much as I am?
I love Anthony Black. I'm not surprised that Anthony Black is good like you are, but I am surprised Tristan Da Silva is good, so that evens out because I thought Tristan Da Silva was going to be trash, and he's kind of a hooper.
Yeah, I think you're right. I was more into Da Silva than you were. You've been more into Anthony Black. And I think what I like so much about Da Silva, he's just a smooth scoring machine. I don't know. And he's long, but like,
he's good, man. He's having a really good year.
He's a guy the Magic desperately need. Like, just hit fucking 3 to 4 threes, please. Unlike Jet Howard. NBA.
Sure.
My first losing day in 6 days. The 6-day hot streak comes to an end thanks to Stakes shit. Wait, no, I'm just kidding.
That's okay. It's okay. We're getting it back, though. That's all I'm saying is we're getting it back.
I cannot wait. You know what I'm really happy about, though? I'm happy. I look at the fucking Brooklyn Nets again, and they were 10, 11-point dogs at home, and they lose by 14. I got to tell you, every time I look at the NBA board, I see the Nets are like double-digit favorites, and I'm like, ooh, Maybe I want to do it. Be contrarian, take the team that has no interest in winning games, blah, 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 blah. I'm very happy that I stayed off. Michael Porter Jr., 25 points, 6 boards, 3 rebounds. Peyton Pritchard, 22 and 10. Shout out our guy Pranav. I doubt he laddered him, but it seems like a pretty good game for Pritchard.
You know what makes it even more frustrating is that if you bet the Nets, tied at the end of the first, Celtics up 1 at the end of the second, Celtics up 4 at the end of the third, Celtics win by 14. I mean, it would have just been such a frustrating experience betting the Nets yesterday.
I will tell you, the fourth quarter tends to be like it's the witching hour, essentially. It's the NBA witching hour. But I'll say this, I can't complain too much about the fourth quarter because it went our way. Well, the whole second half of the Magic Warriors. If you guys were on the playback yesterday, Lab City, go give them a follow. But Warriors Magic, we had the live under 237.5. That got up to like 249.
Yeah.
And live. I mean, it was nonstop. And then the second half, they had 52 in the third quarter, 54,
56.
Oh, 28. Yeah, my eyes suck. So we take that. Shout out the Orlando Magic. Desmond Bane, 23, 6 and 5. Steph Curry. What was Steph Curry's point line? Do you remember? Because he just always goes over it against the Magic.
Yeah, he does. Adam said it on the playback yesterday. You just knew, everybody, like all my boys that are going to the game knew. You just know Steph's minimum dropping 30.
Yeah. 34, 9 and 3 for Steph. I think I already told you what Bane did. Pistons, Hawks. That was a game that we liked the under, and unfortunately that did not get there. I didn't end up playing it. Steak, I think you saw,
bro, how this game went over. You just would have been absolutely shook. There was like 12 points in the last minute.
Well, I hate to be this guy. It's hard to bitch about a bad beat because similar to the Magic game, there's 130 points in the first half.
Yeah, totally fine. But anyway, you slice it. There was 12 points in the last minute and 8 seconds.
It was a close game, right?
Well, yeah, I'm not that close enough for that, I don't think.
Yeah, 8 points.
Oh, 19 points. I'm underselling it.
Okay, that's a little bit more crazy. Like 12 in a minute.
Too. Sorry, I got it wrong, but dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, fuck Vic Krejci.
I don't remember who it was, but I was watching, and the Hawks had a 3 to cut it to like 5 or 6. Fouled. Pistons make both free throws. Hit another 3 to cut it to 6, and the Pistons make both free throws. I mean, it happened in it felt like a 10-second frame.
It's brutal, man. Betting unders in the NHL, you got to worry about the empty netters. Betting unders in the NBA, you got to worry about fouling. That's why I really want to try to become like a first half bettor, for whether it's total or spread because of the fouling late in basketball, CBB and NBA. But it's more so, it's like doing first 5 in baseball. Like you get in, get out, you avoid the bullpen bullshit. Fouling, bullpen.
Yeah, it's not going to be for me. First 5s aren't for me. First halves aren't really for me unless I have an angle. But I understand what you're saying. It's just never going to be for me.
Talk about another bad beat. I'll bitch about this one. The fucking Jazz lose by 14. I had them 13.5. That was our favorite play from yesterday's board review. And I mean, the Jazz kind of banged, dude. They were up 9 in the first quarter. They were up. What's the math on that?
It was the third quarter that killed us. They did not come out ready to play in the third quarter.
No, yeah, kind of could see that coming, I guess. Keontae George, is that his name? 34 points, 8 assists. Good Lord. Luka, 37, 10 and 4. This guy's pretty good. And then the last game of the night. Oh no, I'm sorry. You got fucked on the Grizzlies, brother. That was
yeah. We're not gonna say got fucked. They didn't show up for the fourth quarter, but it is what it is. 14 points in the fourth quarter is fucking brutal. That Grizzlies team is a tough watch.
I would say you got fucked. They had 40 in the third. You go from 40 to 14. You don't see that very often.
Yeah, I can't believe it. But I'm not complaining because I know we're winning today.
What up, Steak and DJ and Sushi Bet? What's up, Sushi? Good to see you. After leading most of the game. Yep. Caught Lakers minus 11.5 plus 200. And Lakers went on a hell of a run the third quarter. They sure did. Last game, Suns Blazers. It was never Devin Booker. Still struggling. We're not going to catch the falling knife. 19 points. But our Phoenix Suns, Steak, because remember, they have the Magic's draft pick. So we want them to win.
Low key hooping.
So that fucking asshole. You're right. Yeah. Listen, you can call me petty. Remember I told you about the guy on my TikTok who kept commenting update to the first 5 games about the Desmond Bane trade?
Yeah, of course.
Guess what I did this morning?
You said update.
Yep. I was taking a shit And that's the first thing I did. I whipped out, I couldn't even see. My eyes are still blurry. I whipped out my phone. I went to my TikTok app. I scrolled all the way back to my activity. I found his recent comment, and then I hit update with probably 8 question marks on it.
Do you remember the guy on Part of My Take that goes to Waffle House and fights the cook every day? Remember that story? He goes to Waffle House and he knew the cook from like high school or something, and he asked him to get his eggs like a very specific way, and the cook was like fucking with him. Like he asked for like his eggs a little runny, and he would give him scrambled eggs, and then one time he gave him a hard-boiled egg, and then like one time he literally just gave him an egg, just fucking with them so they would fight, and he would like do this in front of his girlfriend. So the girlfriend was who wrote into Part of My Take saying like, I've never seen this side of my boyfriend before, and Big Cat and PFT basically just decided that those guys are actually best friends. And I've decided that you and this guy, Desmond Bain guy, are actually best friends.
That's a beautiful story. No, I hate this guy.
Heard the story?
No.
It is, I swear to God, on everything I stand for, peak the best Part of My Take. The best of Part of My Take ever. It is fucking hilarious.
How many years ago are we talking?
So long ago, dude.
Long ago?
Oh God, it was fucking hilarious.
Damn, no, I don't remember that at all, but it sounds beautiful. No, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. If you are criticizing a trade 5 games into an 82 NBA game, season, you're no friend of mine. You're no friend of mine. But
I don't like Vic lappers after, like, if you're gonna Vic lap after 5 games, you have to show up if it's going a different way after 15 games. Because Desmond Bain is balling, hit a game winner, and has honestly had a good last 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to be able to walk back your Vic lap if you're Vic lapping after 5 games.
Correct. All right. Let's turn our attention. So that was a little recapping in the NBA. That was a little recapping in college basketball. Why don't we talk about the playoff?
Yes, please.
Picture here. Let me see if I can add this file to give everybody an idea of what we're looking at here. Hold on. DGen produces. God damn it. I ran out of storage. I have to take away a picture. All right. Should I remove Mal Stansfield? Remember him?
Yeah.
That was your boy.
All
right. Hold on. Let's get this guy up here. And is that what we want? Bang. All right. Hold on. Why is it not doing? Did the chat freeze, by the way?
Did the chat freeze? Oh, I don't know. Let's go to I like checking the actual. No.
Whatever you do, don't remove Sydney Sweeney. Oh, I already did. Just kidding.
Con Knipple.
Gotcha. Here we go. This isn't really gonna work.
Why?
Because you can't see us.
Who cares?
Hold on. I think I have a better idea. Hold on. I got an idea. Hold on. You just hang tight. Producer DGen is here to save the day. God damn it. I got to remove another photo. All right. Goodbye, Sydney, sweetie. Hold on. Let me see. I think I have an idea. Hold on. This is not good streaming, but it doesn't matter. All right. Let's try this. You ready? Hold on. It's loading. It's not doing anything.
Okay. Put it back up on the screen. It was fine, dude. You don't need to see our face.
Hold on. Let me just try something real quick. Oh! Did I fucking do it or did I fucking do it?
God, I love watching you figure out technology.
Let's go. Hell yeah, brother. I don't know what we hold on. Let's just move. Oh, Alabama, Oregon. Oregon. Now let's go back to the bottom.
That sounds like a good time.
Dude, that sounds like a great time. You're not gonna believe me. You're not gonna believe me, and that's fine. But I think I would hammer the Crimson Tide. What do you think about that?
Why would I not believe you? We're pretty much Oregon haters. We have to admit it.
That's a good point. Yeah, that was stupid.
No one would be surprised to hear you say you'd hammer the Crimson Tide. I saw a hypothetical line. I think it was Josh Pate who posted it. Maybe I should go look.
Yeah, what did Josh Pate say? He is the I gotta close my window. Will you start talking?
Yeah, I'll start talking, but I'm really just trying to pull up this hypothetical line.
It's cold in here. You're not really talking. It's very cold in here. You there?
Okay, hypothetical line: Oregon minus 4.5.
Shit. That's a lot of respect, don't you think?
Yes.
It's a lot of respect.
Yep.
Giving Bama 4.5 points. I would take it.
DeBoer versus Oregon again. That'd be an awesome playoff game.
Do you think that you can see Ty Simpson playing well in a place like Oregon in December?
I haven't figured out what to feel about Ty Simpson because he hasn't blown me away these last couple of weeks when he was in Heisman contention. If being honest, he played himself right out of Heisman contention. He hasn't been terrible. He just hasn't been spectacular, and he has had 0 Heisman moments. I don't know how to feel about Ty Simpson. I think he's a gamer.
Yeah.
I really don't know. Do not know what to think about this game, except that I think minus 4.5, if that ends up actually being the line, is a lot of respect for Oregon, even at home.
I don't really like how the winner would play Indiana, though.
That sounds awesome. You crazy?
Oregon and Indiana already played.
Oregon and Indiana. Yeah, but the way the Big Ten set up with having the top 2 teams, I think you're kind of.
Oh, okay. I guess I see what you're saying. I hate rematches. That's like the fun of the playoff is to like get teams who haven't played with each other against each other before, like Arizona, Texas. You know what I mean? Georgia, Notre Dame. So
you'll get that too, though.
Here's my other question. The quarterfinals with Indiana and Texas A&M, those games are on a neutral, right? Like they don't get a home game. You there?
Yeah, sorry, Corp-Tex, I should have said.
Okay. Yeah, you should have told me that. Go ahead. Do you want me to repeat my question?
Yep.
The second round, so the quarterfinals, these are all neutral games, right?
Yes.
All right. I think I got to take this call. Do you want me to do you want me to do a break or do you want to just
I have a Corp-Tex, so do a quick one.
All right, guys, hold on 30 seconds. We're really sorry about that. We'll be right back. And we are back. Thank you so much for your patience. If you guys were patient, some of you probably weren't and left. All right, we're back. So, okay, my question was, do you get a home playoff game in the second round? Sounds like no.
No, I don't think so.
Can I
think that's when it's the Rose Bowl, the Fiesta Bowl, the Sugar Bowl.
Yeah.
Or no,
Yeah.
no. Hold on. What did we go to? We went to the Orange Bowl, and that was the semifinal. Who did Notre Dame play before that? Georgia?
Georgia.
Yeah, it's not. It's home, neutral.
Okay. I have a take, and I think that sucks.
You think that sucks?
Yeah. Just hit me.
Why?
It's you get a bye, you should also get home field advantage.
Oh, so the teams that are getting a bye aren't getting a home game.
Yep. Indiana, Texas A&M, Ohio State. Who's number 2?
Texas A&M, Indiana, Ohio State, and
Georgia.
Georgia now.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you be able to host a quarterfinal home game? Sounds fucking rad.
I see your point, but I'm pretty content with the way this playoff is set up. I think it's pretty fucking awesome.
100%. I like the playoff. I'm not really bitching, much, but I still just think that getting a bye is cool, but you have to play on a neutral field. You're only getting a week off as an advantage. You should get a little bit more.
Yeah, I hear you. And I don't think it's the worst take of all time, but comparing it to what we used to get, which would be 99% of college football already eliminated on this week that's coming up, and the fact that we get to be into so many games, like there's just Miami, Virginia Tech wouldn't have been the slightest bit interesting. Auburn, Alabama only would have been interesting because it's a rivalry game. There's so many games now that matter for these next couple weeks that never would have. That I'm cool with your point, but I'm just fucking stoked about how they set up this playoff.
Sure. I think Ole Miss Miami sounds like an awesome time.
So here's my question.
Okay.
Yesterday when we were talking about this, Miami was plus 310 to make the playoff. Today they're plus 260 to make the playoff. Why does every playoff have Miami in it, but they have such high odds to make it? That's what I can't figure out. Like, who's getting in over Miami? Because if I'm not mistaken, this has Notre Dame and Miami in, or is Notre Dame not in this one?
No, Notre Dame is in this one.
Yeah, because Notre Dame is 1,000,000% getting in over Miami. You just know it.
Okay, but we briefly talked about this yesterday, but this should be another conversation or topic of discussion, I think. By the way, real quick, Shameless with a new follow. Appreciate you. Slim Smith, 45 stream streak. Book It Gang, Method Z, W. I don't know what that said, but appreciate it. Crutch Bets, 10 stream streak. Appreciate you. And Kadar with a 25 stream streak. Thanks for always hanging out and tuning in. All right, wait, hold on. Seriously, chat, everybody lock in for a second because I think that this is a good topic of conversation that has to do with Miami, Notre Dame. We kind of talked about this yesterday where Notre Dame and Miami play head to head. Miami beats Notre Dame, right? Mm-hmm. But then after that, they both have the same record. Miami has 2 losses. Notre Dame has 2 losses. So therefore, you'd think it'd be so common sense to just say, well, they've got the same record. They played each other. The team that won should get ahead. And I understand that to a certain extent because the asterisk is that it's week 1 and things change after week 1. Like Alabama is not going to lose to Florida State if they play again. Agree or disagree?
Yes, I agree.
If Notre Dame and Miami play again, I think I'm not going to tell you 100% with 100% certainty that Notre Dame is going to beat Miami, but I think that they have a much better chance to because I think they're an improved team, whereas it seems like Miami has not really improved. You then start to open up a can of worms, though, because the conversation is, why would any team schedule a difficult opponent in week 1 if that head-to-head doesn't matter late in the season? So I think Chris Felica or somebody put a video out there. I was listening to it on VSiN a little bit, but I wasn't as tapped in. But it's a really, really good point because I have long given shit to teams like Michigan and Penn State who start their season with 4 home games against nobodies. Kent State. Who did Penn State play this year? Villanova. They got
Villanova, hilarious teams.
And it's like, meanwhile, you got fucking Ohio State playing Texas. You got Notre Dame playing Miami.
Like Michigan playing Oklahoma. That's got to be mentioned.
Yep. So you don't want to punish these teams and say, well, we should just all play patty cakes early in the season. But at the same time, you have to kind of take in the circumstances that Miami didn't just lose 2 games. They lost 2 games as double-digit favorites. Whereas Notre Dame's body of work is still impressive. I hate to say it. I know I'm a fan, so I sound biased, but taking it out, we know how good Texas A&M is. They had them beat to the last play of the game, and they only lost by a field goal on the road in Miami. So it's, hey, Miami, all you really needed to do to not have this debate is don't fucking lose to SMU and Louisville. We'll give you one. We'll give you one loss, but you can't lose to SMU and Louisville at home. You just can't do it. Why don't you do what fucking Ohio State did? Keep rolling if you're really going to be that team. So clearly they're not. So my point, Steak, back to the topic. And again, I'm just curious. Do you think if you're an athletic director and you see what's happening between Notre Dame and Miami, and you think, holy shit, there's a chance Notre Dame can get in and Miami can get fucked? I still don't really know how that would work, but does that mean that you would not schedule a difficult opponent early in the season?
Well, the thing that I think is important to remember is Miami beat USF. They beat the shit out of USF. That's a pretty solid win, all things considered. And they play FSU and Florida, who both ended up being very bad this year, but were supposed to be good opponents. So Miami was supposed to play a good FSU team, a good Florida team, a good Notre Dame team, and a surprisingly good USF team. So I don't think anything about Miami's schedule is necessarily soft. I also don't think Louisville and SMU are bad losses. I think it's the hype that Miami had where people, even Vegas, started to say, okay, this Miami team is one of the best teams in the country. They make the spreads to these games absolutely insane. Still, they're like minus 20 against Virginia Tech. They were minus fucking, 17.5 last week against an NC State team that just beat Georgia Tech by 20. Mm-hmm. Like, even that was a lot of respect. Every game Miami has, they're these huge favorites. So I guess my only problem with Notre Dame is they're the only teams that you can argue are on Notre Dame's level that they played this year. They lost to both of them. And that's what bothers me about Notre Dame. Crutch said something that I think is interesting. I think we have to be talking about Alabama in here too. And it's funny because these are the 2 of the 3 teams I backed all year: Miami, Alabama, and Notre Dame. I think the playoff would be the best if all 3 of those teams in. No bias to my wagers. I just do think Miami is good enough that it would be fun to see them on a road playoff game. Ruben Bain and this fucking very talented team. I'm sure Mario Cristobal will find a way to fuck it up, but I'm torn. I'm like torn with the Notre Dame thing because I feel like we're saying Louisville and SMU are bad losses, and they're just not. They're good teams, well coached. One was in the playoff last year. One was in playoff contention until just last week. It's not like they lost to like Syracuse or Stanford, like they were bad losses. Carson Beck threw 4 picks in one of them. And then at one game, he threw an interception on the goal line in overtime. So Carson Beck lost both of those games for them. But yeah, damn, man, I kind of hope, like, I don't know. I've been a BYU hater all year, but I've also been a Big 12 slurper. I would much rather see Miami in than a team like BYU. I'm good with Utah. BYU doesn't excite me. I'm sorry, Tulane doesn't either. I know that conference gets an automatic bid, but God, Tulane against who was that? Texas Tech. That's going to be, I think, miserable personally.
We'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, but you know what I think the problem is? And Pip Talk says these games are scheduled years in advance. I understand that, but like you can start somewhere. So it's like, okay, now down the road in 2030, you're not going to see top 10 teams playing anybody until week 4, because it's like, why would you?
Yeah.
An early loss now is clearly not really mattering. I think who really fucked this up is Notre Dame scheduling Miami and Texas A&M back to back. That was stupid.
Yeah, I know, because it's like you go 0-1, then you go 5-1, then you lose another one and you win 5 more, but it's different. It's like they lost those 2 and everyone said it, like, oh, they're out of the playoff. Doesn't matter what they do now. That's what everyone was saying.
And then in that moment, when you go 0-2, you think your season's over. It's like, oh, they can run the table, but they still lost to the only 2 teams worth the shit on their schedule. But now, look what happened. Actually losing those 2 games early in the season is giving them even more of an excuse.
Yeah, because they have a freshman quarterback. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
It gets better every week. Who do they play next week?
They finish out their schedule with Stanford and Syracuse. They're 2,
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Don't sit here and tell me you'd be shocked if they make one of those games pathetically close.
No, but like they're not going to lose. They're not going to lose.
Not.
And even if they win one of them by 8 points, like, is it really going to affect their playoff position? No. I'm with you. I think Miami should still get in. I think Miami's a really good team. Saying that Louisville and SMU aren't bad losses, I'm kind of with you. But the problem is, again, they're bad losses. Like, if you lost,
the way they played in them was bad.
The SM, like, I don't even really know. It's like, you're right when you say Carson Beck threw an interception on the goal line, but man, I watched a lot of that game because, like a moron, I bet on Miami. SMU fucking was the better team that day.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that take.
But
the Louisville game was just full of mistakes. That's it.
Yeah. I don't think Louisville was a terrible loss. I think SMU was worse.
I don't know how Louisville's a terrible loss, really.
Maybe because it was at home.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I guess then every loss they could have had, then anything they did besides running the table would have been bad, I guess.
Yeah, it just sucks because I hate when we watch college football and you watch these teams that take the entire month of September playing fucking nobodies. And it's like, come on already. You want to see who's real and who's not, you know? So I really hope that teams don't shy away from this, like, completely.
It's not for this. I want to talk about this. If Texas went 10-2, they'd be in the playoff.
Yep.
Because they'd have to beat Georgia. They'd have Georgia and they'd have to beat Texas A&M. They would be in the playoff. That would be, in my opinion, well-deserved for being in the playoff.
And you can argue losing 14-7 against Ohio State when you see how good they are is actually really impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
In Ohio State, losing to Ohio State by 1 touchdown is actually pretty impressive. And I know somebody said, I hate the quality loss bullshit. Like, I get it, but there is also something to be said about, like, hanging with a really good team and being competitive with them. Like, I think that does at least tell you what you're capable of. So
also, I genuinely believe that Miami will be in a shootout with fucking Pittsburgh. So Miami's not even guaranteed to close out. I just need to get this win this week against Virginia Tech for the win total, and then I'll be fine with whatever takes place after that.
Oklahoma, Notre Dame, I think would be an awesome game, but Steak, that's for you to stand on fucking business because you're not a John Mateer guy. I'm starting to think you won that argument between you and I because I like John Mateer. But man, I'll tell you what, like, that defense looks as good as you can possibly imagine. They play so mean, so fast, so aggressive. I thought that I think that Notre Dame's offense is probably as good as Alabama's. Like, would you argue that?
No, I would not argue
that. Yeah, maybe even if not a little bit better, but I think that Notre Dame's defense is improving every single week, and now they're a complete team. Whereas usually, if you're a Notre Dame fan, well, not most Notre Dame fans because they're delusional, but like me, going into a playoff and playing a team or a brand like that, I would be like, nope, we're going to get our ass kicked. Like, we're going to lose by fucking 2 touchdowns. I think Notre Dame could beat Oklahoma. Do you agree?
I think Notre Dame could beat Oklahoma, but I wouldn't say I won the argument. If John Mateer ends up hosting a home playoff game, I would call that argument a complete wash. I don't think he's looked great, but if that's how this turns out for Oklahoma, that's a success any way you slice it, even if he has the numbers. Wouldn't Oklahoma be a fun place to go?
Very. We talked about that briefly last time. We said no. I said Norman. You didn't really have a reaction.
Must have not registered for me, but yeah, Norman, Oklahoma. I would definitely be considering that.
How do you get to Norman, Oklahoma?
So I'm just going to take a stab and say Oklahoma City.
And then you drive from there. Listen, I'm telling you right now, though, we're not going anywhere Notre Dame is because the tickets are going to be 2-3x because Notre Dame fans and alum have money.
We did that last year.
Yeah, I know, but like we're not doing that again.
Okay. All right. Well, if you say so. I was prepared to buckle in again.
I would rather go to Ole Miss Miami. Would be very frat bro-ish. Man, what's the one?
Really out on that one. It would be. You're then talking West Coast, Oregon, or you're talking waiting till the second round and going to Indiana, I think.
Yeah, but remember?
Oh, yeah, it's neutral. My bad.
I know, that's what sucks. By the way, real quick, Cheeky Cheek and CJ Swish, thanks for retweeting the stream.
Dude,
on Twitter.
It's 20 minutes from OKC.
Oh,
easy.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. Maybe that's where we're going.
Yeah, and if there's a Thunder game the same like couple days, yeah, we're doing.
You're such a fucking dork. You care about an NBA game for a college football trip?
Yeah, absolutely. If there was one there, you wouldn't go to OKC Thunder game.
I know you're just such an NBA guy. It's funny. I didn't even think twice about it, but now that I'm thinking, yes, I would probably. Hold on. Okay. Anybody else get crypto notifications that is just dropping every fucking 6 hours? Those are fun. Can we agree Indiana is fraudulent when compared to other great playoff teams? No.
I just don't know how. I don't know how they're fraudulent.
What? Why would you?
Not fraudulent then? Besides Ohio State, I'm not saying who's K-Sav's team. I'm trying to.
I don't remember. I don't know.
It's always important that you know when you're talking sports with somebody. I don't think he's an Ohio State fan, but I guess he might be.
Yeah. We went over this. Jeremiah Love way better than those Bama backs. Yep, that's true. Yep. How are the Pacers so bad? I don't know. We'll talk about that later. I don't know how you can say they're fraudulent. I don't either. I think that's a horrible take. How many units we put? Too many. Way far less than we had years ago. People swear the SEC is the NFL. Stupid takes. Okay. Let's last game. Let's talk about Steak, and then we'll talk about this weekend's college football slate. I tweeted this. What the fuck is Tulane doing in there?
It's the conference gets an automatic bid. I don't know exactly how it works. I know that I put fucking $25 on Navy plus 3,000 to make the playoff because it seems like it's anybody's game in there. But let's go over the odds again now that they've released it. So Tulane is plus 184 to make the playoff. South Florida is 25-1. North Texas is plus 108. That's probably who gets there, for being honest. Navy is plus 3,000 still. No CLV there. And East Carolina is 40-1. Rough list, but if you made me pick, give me North Texas and that high-flying offense, or give me Navy. God bless America.
And I like Tulane. I like Retzlaff, I should say.
JMU is in the Sun Belt, though. They are plus 390 to make it.
I like JMU. I watched JMU play Louisville. I thought they were going to beat them. JMU is a fun team.
Yes.
Fun team. I think I'm with you, though. I think I'm with you. Give us North Texas. I don't really want Navy in the playoff.
Yeah, I know you don't. It's probably going to be awful, but I think that game's going to be awful anyway you slice it. I think at least North Texas has the chance to put up points. North Texas would be fun. So it looks like, and then the last thing we'll talk about the next rounds, Texas Tech, Georgia would be awesome. We just saw Notre Dame, Ohio State. I hate to admit that Ohio State's probably going to win that game, but they'd probably also beat the fuck out of Oklahoma too. So, I think Notre Dame would give them a better matchup. No bias there. Ole Miss, Texas A&M, we've seen, which is kind of a bummer. Have we?
Yeah, Ole Miss went on the road and beat Texas A&M. Oh no, that was Oklahoma.
Ole Miss. My bad. We haven't seen this game, and it'd be a very, very good game.
You're right. Miami or Ole Miss would be very, very fun, and then Alabama, Indiana, or Oregon, Indiana would be great. Man, that second round. You know what, Steak? I'm starting to almost have second thoughts.
On.
I think going to a second round game sounds awesome.
Yeah, well, if that's the real Indiana matchup, that just sounds like a good time.
Okay, whose fans would you want to party with the most? Indiana, Bama.
Indiana.
Nothing against Oregon. Texas A&M fans, I got no interest in. Ohio State, kind of mean, not into them. Georgia.
They just got it too good. Ohio State's got it too good. That's the truth, man. They're just cocky, spoiled fans, and it's totally cool. Like, I respect it. But I just witnessed them win a national championship. I don't need to do it again.
Yeah, I'm good on Ohio State fans. Texas Tech could have some fun fans. Texas Tech, Georgia. I
think Texas Tech, Georgia. Georgia also cocky fan base. I'm a Gators fan, obviously, but they're hilarious.
Okay, then let's do this. Let's deal
with the barking is the question, because there's a lot of barking.
Oh,
you're cool with the barking?
What kind of barking are we talking about?
Barking. Oh yeah, just like that.
Oh, I'm barking. Okay, I'm barking. Right. I can bark. I'm down with the bar. I'm better. Whatever the fuck Texas A&M's doing, where they're like, woo. What do they do that? Woo! They do that weird fucking thing. No, I don't want anything to do with
I've never witnessed a Texas A&M fan in real life, to be honest.
Yeah, you. It sounds like you really want to.
I really want to witness College Station. Yes.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna narrow this down. Here's what we do: Indiana or Georgia. So let's just say hypothetically, Georgia, Texas Tech sounds fun. What does Texas Tech do? They're the Red Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
So they're probably like, psh, psh, psh.
Probably.
And then you've got Indiana would be a great time. And then I think Bama, I don't know. Oregon fans seem fun.
Yeah, sure.
What do Oregon fans do?
The thing is, I'd want to go to Oregon, man.
Quack.
I'd want to see Oregon play in Oregon.
It's just so far.
It's far. It'd be awesome though.
Quack.
Not fun, according to KP, who I trust.
Yeah. Quack. They quack though. So if you're Indiana, Oregon, you're quacking. All right. Last question. Where is the Georgia game going to be played? Where is the Indiana game going to be played? I'm having a change of heart. I think
I'm just going hypothetical. I would guess that is the Sugar Bowl. That Georgia game would be the Sugar Bowl. But do they have a quarterfinal game at Mercedes-Benz Dome?
I don't know.
Indiana, probably the Rose Bowl for sure. So you'd still be going to California. At that point, I'd bother you to go to Oregon.
Yeah, I'd rather go to Oregon too.
California, I'd bother you to go to Oregon.
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay, I'd rather go to Oregon. And then I think I don't really want to go to Atlanta again. I like Atlanta, but I'd probably just want to go to
Atlanta's the most big city in the country.
Yeah. All right. Good stuff, guys. Let's turn our attention to the college football board for this weekend, shall we? I cannot believe it is already fucking week 13. Wah. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. NC State FSU. No, we don't need any of that. We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. A real degenerate would go to an FCS playoff game. We've already talked about this. I'm not a real degenerate anymore. I'm a boomer. I'm an unk. I'm old and I'm washed.
A little short on that Hawaii UNLV line, considering it's not on the island, I think.
Hold on. Get the background out of here.
Like, I would expect this line to be the line if it was in Hawaii.
What are you talking about?
UNLV 2.5 at home. You don't think that's weird?
Where's that game?
Friday.
Sorry. That's short.
That's what I think. I think if the game was a home game for Hawaii and that was a spread, you wouldn't be surprised at all.
That's short. Yep, that is short. Okay. Dan Mullen, UNLV 8-2. Yeah. You know, some of these smaller bowl games, like this would be a fun small bowl game with UNLV playing somebody, you know, like a UNLV like Tennessee.
Yeah. I go to the Pop-Tart Bowl every year, so that's my experience usually.
I know you do. All right. Texas A&M 54-point favorites against Samford. That's probably the biggest spread I've seen all year. No, thank you. Let's talk Miami. Steak. Everybody lock the fuck in, please. Miami is a team I faded, and I don't know if you remember this, but I faded them for this exact reason. The last two games on their schedule, my friends, late November, back in 63. What a very special time for me. Remember that song? Mm-hmm. At Virginia Tech, at Pittsburgh. You know what both those places have in common? They are up north. It's going to be cold. I don't know that it's going to be snowing, but it's not necessarily environments or conditions that Miami is accustomed to, nor do I think they really want to play in. I'm not somebody who wants to get down and put money on a team like Virginia Tech because they are ass. Hot ass. But, Steak, this is why I faded Miami. Do I have to take the points with Virginia Tech here? 18 at home, total 48.5?
If you want to, I'm torn on this one. Just so you know, the weather is going to be beautiful. Looks like it will be 63 degrees and sunny in Blacksburg, Virginia. Which
Shut the fuck up.
That's what it says, man. 63 and sunny at Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia. You got one side where you say, like, yeah, the fans are going to be jacked up, but also the fans just can't wait for this year to be over. And so they can literally move into their new era with James Franklin as their coach, which I think was a great hire. Virginia Tech is ass. But then again, I can't figure out what Miami thinks they need more. Do they need to just fucking take care of business and get by? Or does Miami think they need to put up style points? Because they're capable. I know these are shitty teams, but 41-7 NC State, 38-10 Syracuse, 42-7 Stanford. I kind of want to go back to Miami, to be honest.
I kind of want to be your get back guy.
Okay, that's totally fine. If so, because I'm already so invested that I can just let this one play.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, I'll be a Virginia Tech fan. I'll be a Hokie. I need that under. 9.5 win total for Miami. But yep, okay. All right, fair enough. Hey, we got a good game in Iowa State.
Did you fade in mid-season?
No.
Because I got 8.5. I got Miami over 8.5 wins.
Yeah, remember we talked about this. We can both win.
Yeah.
I took under 9.5.
Yeah. Well, we literally might. I got a weird feeling about that Pittsburgh game.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. So let's talk next game. We've got Iowa State and Kansas. Iowa State 4-point favorites, total of 55. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to admit that we were probably wrong about Rocco Becht. But I'll tell you what, Rocco Becht fucked me real good. Beating TCU on the road. So thanks a lot, Rocco. Total 55. Kansas 4-point dogs. They're 1-3 on the road. Iowa State at home is a pretty tough team. They've lost the last 2 games, but they've played some pretty good competition. BYU and Arizona State. So you got Iowa State coming off a loss. This is going to be their senior night or senior day.
You got Kansas coming off a loss. Iowa State's coming off a win.
Sorry. Yep. You got Kansas coming off a loss. They've lost 3 of their last 4.
Yeah.
I'd like to tell you that this is an Iowa State skullfuck state, but at the same time, I don't know, because Rocco Becht has broken my heart. Yeah, I agree. Iowa State's a tough fucking team to figure out.
Yeah, they lost 4 out of 5 games. You said stiff competition, but man, the loss at Colorado was still bad, and losing to Jeff Sims is
only at home. Only at home.
Yeah, for sure. They weren't competitive really against BYU. No, they were. That was the game. Yeah, no, I'm wrong. And then Cincinnati, who I can't figure them out. It's impossible, if you want me to be honest, to figure out TCU, Baylor, Iowa State, Kansas State. Like, I just have no idea what the fuck any of these teams are. Honestly, Cincinnati's been difficult. I thought they were going to reel off 9-10 wins, and they've kind of shit the bed too. But something that sticks out to me for sure is that over at 55.5. And like, for the most part, these teams have not been putting up those points at all. Like, they put up 17 against Colorado and 19 against Arizona State. They put up 20 against TCU. Kansas, Arizona had 44 points. Yes, they had 38 against Oklahoma State. Before that, it was 17 against Kansas State and 17 against Texas Tech. And then the UCF game before that didn't touch that total either. So I'm starting to wonder if this is maybe a little shootout with 2 teams with, like, there's nothing left to lose or gain really at this point. Like, Kansas can gain a bowl game, I guess. Iowa State's going to get one either way. And maybe they just fucking let it loose in this game soars.
I kind of like where your head's at. It would also make a lot of sense because I did have a large play on the last Iowa State game over, and it did not go over. It was the TCU game.
Yeah, most aren't going over.
Yeah. I'm with you. I like that. I like that over. You know what? Maybe I should take some notes. I like that.
And go to the next one.
Meant to buy a notebook, by the way, and I bought a sketchbook. I don't know if I told you this. The paper's like really thick, so it's good. It's a good book to sketch. I'm not much of a sketcher. ISU Kansas over 55. Put that one. CFB week 13. Okay, let's keep moving. Max Crosby going to take his lunch money. Oh, sure. Got it. Okay, we'll talk NFL tomorrow. See if Greg can join us. All right, next up, Army and Tulsa. Wow, Tulsa 1-4 on the road, 3-7. Not a very good year for the Tulsa. What are they? The Gold Wave? Is that what they are? Golden Wave or some shit like that?
Golden Hurricane.
Oh yeah, maybe that's what it is. And on the flip side, Army's had a great year last year, but they've lost. I think they lost their quarterback, Bryson Daly. He was fucking awesome. 5-4, 10-point favorites. Anything we like here?
Absolutely not.
All right. Wake Forest and Delaware. I think Delaware just went on the road. They were like 11-point favorites. That's right. They lost outright to Sam Houston State. How about Sam Houston State winning 2 games in a row? It took them a little while to figure it out. There you go, Phil Longo. Future is bright. This feels like a game where Delaware is feisty. That's what it feels
Have fun, dude. Wake Forest is unfadable. I will not be doing it for the rest of the year. I already lost my money on the win total, and I'm not fading him for the rest of the year.
Yeah. This was a team that you just did not get right. And that's okay. But hold on a second. You're gonna tell me this isn't the prime sandwich spot? That's what you're going to fucking sit here and tell me? Listen, I know Wake Forest has done you wrong, but one time, think about this for a second. It's their senior night. Yep. Wipe your eyes. Get ready for what I'm about to tell you, because it's the fucking Delaware Blue Hands, buddy. I got news for you. Wake Forest just beat UNC. Before that, they beat Virginia. So no letdown spot. Now they got their senior night playing Delaware. Delaware just had to go to Sam Houston State. Lost outright as 11-point favorite. They're coming in here. Wake Forest is thinking about Duke. They're thinking about Duke. They're not thinking about Delaware.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm good. I'll take Delaware with you. I don't think Duke is a look ahead, but even with that,
come on.
I don't think Duke is a look ahead.
It's Wake Forest, bro. They're in the same state.
5-5 Duke, but I'm with you on Delaware. I will take Delaware with you.
You don't think
I'm not a hard sell. I do not think Duke is a look ahead. No,
bro, you're insane. You're telling me 7-3 Wake Forest with a 3.5 win total isn't looking at Duke Duke?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. Not everything can be a look ahead, man. We talked about this.
I understand that.
That's too much look ahead.
No, it's not. Do you know where Wake Forest is?
Okay, fine. K-Sab saying you're right. He lives in the area.
You're insane.
I'm still not with it, but it's fine.
100% correct. Thank you very much. This is an insane take by you.
Okay, well, I'll take the L and I'll take Delaware with you. This
is how bad Wake Forest has you shook right now. Now you think that their standards are like fucking Ohio State. Yeah, Delaware is going to be my POD.
All right. But don't skip Missouri, Oklahoma. It feels like you did.
I did. I don't know how I did that.
Couldn't wait to talk about Delaware.
I couldn't wait. Yeah, I couldn't wait. All right. Oklahoma, 7.5 point favorites against Missouri. Missouri covered. You good job. You had them. You liked them last week. They were 7-point favorites at home against Mississippi State. It was my call not to put them in the newsletter. Shame on me. Oklahoma comes off of a big win. Back-to-back wins against SEC opponents on the road as dogs. Good for them, man. Good for them. Faded Oklahoma on the year, lost it, didn't deserve to win it. Horrible wager. Good on Brent Venables. Good on this defense. But this is an interesting spot, Steak. Now, this is where I would tell you this is no look ahead for Missouri. But if you're Oklahoma, no, you got back-to-back games at home. Back-to-back games at home. It's not even senior night. Is this a spot? It says 51% consensus on Missouri, but is this really a spot anybody has taken Missouri?
No, it's not. I'll tell you what I like more. So if you have eyeballs and you've watched a lot of these two teams, which I have, and I have eyeballs, you know what type of teams these are, especially with Missouri and their third string quarterback. They're a team that wants to run the ball and hopefully doesn't give too many possessions to the other team. Maybe not quite the same with Bo Prabula, but that doesn't matter anymore. Then Oklahoma, we know what Oklahoma is. Look at their quarterback stats. They are a defensive team. They are going to win the game by fucking sacking you more and getting more turnovers than you, and that is it. They're very good defensively. But the Alabama game had 44 points. The Tennessee game had 60 points, and the Ole Miss game had 60 points. The Mississippi State-Missouri game had 76 points. That's not indicative to what type of teams these are. The over-under for this game is 42.5. It's going under. So I do think Missouri covers because I think it's going to be very possible for them to cover when Oklahoma scores 14 or 17 points. I see Dave Martinez Burner said he thinks Oklahoma wins but doesn't cover. That's what I think. I think it's like a 17-14 game. I think it's 14-14, maybe on the last drive, and John Mateer in Oklahoma. Oh, Bo Prabula is going to play. That would change everything I just said if that was true. Jimmy Buckets. I did not know that was even remotely possible.
Mm-hmm.
Is that possible? Holy shit, I need to look that up now.
Mm-hmm.
That would change everything.
I thought he was out for the year, so that's news to me.
I didn't think there's a chance in hell this guy plays. Hold on, let me look this up. That has to be known. That's crazy, Bo Prabula. Yeah. He's TBD. Holy shit. That's crazy.
Look how sharp the under is. Only 434 bets. You got to love that. Who is the sharp motherfucker midweek hammering this under 48% of the wager, 79% of the money is on this under right now. That's fun.
Well, either way, I like the under. That's I'm definitely playing that, but I'll wait on a side until we hear about Poker Bowl. Good shout for sure, Jimmy Buckets. We needed that.
I was shocked to hear it, heard it on VSiN. Yep, makes me want no part in this game anymore. Yeah, kind of with
me too,
you.
Kind of, yeah, me too.
All right, I'm off. Let's go to Louisville and SMU. Louisville is officially going to make me cry. That was my team this year. I went in on Jeff Brom. I went on the running backs. I went on a Miller Moss. Over 8.5 win total was a 3-unit play. It's still alive. And to make the playoff, I think was 2-1. And it is unfortunate that I think those are both probably dead, though. 7-3, horrendous losses. I guess the loss at home to Clemson isn't the worst loss in the world, but to Cal and God, who was their other fucking loss?
I don't know, but the loss to Clemson sucks when you look back at it and you saw yourself as in contention for ACC title, and you're the only fucking school in the country this year who couldn't get your win against Clemson. It does kind of suck.
Yeah, but now they go on the road and they play SMU. You know what Louisville is? They're fucking road warriors. They're 3-0 on the road. They're 3-0 ATS on the road. And SMU on the flip side is very good at home. They're 4-1. Not very good ATS, but it doesn't matter. They're 4-1 winning the game. They're a 2.5-point favorite, and they've been playing really well as of late. Their only loss in the last 6 weeks is by 1 point against your Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Coming off a big win on the road to Boston College. No look ahead there. Outright win at home. No letdown there. I think Louisville steals this one.
So do I. I was looking at the ACC standings a couple days ago, trying to make sense of what the ACC is this year. And I saw SMU there. And I'm like, how the fuck is SMU 5-1 in the ACC? And I just cannot believe that they're 5-1 in the ACC. And I'm just not buying it, man. I know you said they played Miami tough. That was their Super Bowl. I have not been impressed by SMU. Not impressed by beating Boston College, not impressed by beating Stanford, not impressed at all by scoring 12 points against Wake Forest. And I think this is a really, really good spot to get Louisville off 2 bad losses. Like you said, Clemson wasn't a horrendous loss, but it still sucked. Losing to Cal really sucks.
You might want to check Louisville road wins, LOL.
They have
Pitt, Miami.
Miami, exactly.
Yeah, what's wrong with them? It's definitely a story.
I think he's saying they're good on the road.
I don't know, because he's saying he's going to fade him. SMU -3 is the play. Miller Moss calling out the defense for 5 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. Pitt has to come back down 20. I remember that game. Yeah, I actually have no problem with that. I don't know.
Louisville beat Pitt on the road, Miami on the road, and who else on the road? At Pitt, at Miami, at Virginia
Tech. Virginia Tech.
Man, they have not very many road games. Jesus.
No, you can't look ahead if you're Louisville. Now we're stretching the look ahead a little too much, guys. Let's reel it back in. Louisville can't look ahead as an underdog on the road against SMU. That's not looking ahead. Okay. Yeah, it's Louisville or nothing. But if I have their over 8.5 win total, I need these next 2 wins. I should probably just stay off personally. That's how I cash it. It's been a long time. Already invested. All right.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I know, because you're rubbing off on you. All right, Northwestern 4-point favorites at home against Minnesota. Total is 4.5. This is a game you're only interested in or watching if you're an alumni at either school. Otherwise, please, for the love of God, do me a favor. Go for a walk outside or do something. Do not watch Northwestern.
This just reeks of a game Beeves going to have a fucking mega max on for something.
Minnesota team total over.
Something, or Northwestern, I don't know, one or the other.
Nah, he's kind of a Minnesota Gopher guy for some weird reason. Thunder under.
Crazy, because when you think about this, you think, 40.5, a little high for these two schools. Then you look, 46 in the Michigan game, 55 in the USC game, and 49 in the Nebraska game for Northwestern, 55 in the Oregon game, 43 in the Michigan State game, 44 in the Iowa game for Minnesota. So both teams' last 3 games have went over this number. I found that interesting. If you wanted me to pick, I would pick Minnesota, but I don't want to talk about this game very much.
I kind of would pick Minnesota too. 0-4 on the road. 0-4 ATS on the road as well, though. I think I'm just good on Minnesota. I'm not a PJ Fleck guy. I don't want to lose any money on him late in the season. We got a first time chatter and a new follow that came in from It's Griffic. Who you got? Army versus Navy. I don't think either team is. They're not playing each other
at the end of the year. They don't.
Well, yeah, but right now.
Oh, well, I got Navy. I got Navy.
Okay. Week 13 match, Minnesota Northwestern. Last 2 games.
Week 13, watch Minnesota versus. I watched a little. Unfortunately, watched a little bit of Oregon, Minnesota. I have. Yeah, Oregon, Minnesota, Northwestern, Michigan. Watched them.
Just trying to get ahead of the line. Oh, got it. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I got nothing. You talk to me the next subject. We whatever that would know to terminate the get remaining back. Okay, yeah. All right. Rutgers, Ohio State. I don't really think there's anything to do here. The total looks a little high, though, but maybe that's because Rutgers' defense sucks and their offense can score points. Anything you like there?
Absolutely nothing. I don't bet Ohio State games. I'll be interested to watch this team in the playoff, but I'm so tired of seeing them play the scum of the fucking Big Ten.
Yeah.
I mean, Georgia, it's the same game every week. They're awesome and they're dominant, and I'm not hating on them. Holy fuck, it's miserable to watch.
It's miserable. Yep. Georgia, 43. Point favorites.
Hard pass.
Okay. Here's a
Charlotte is like bad.
Yeah. 1-9. 1-9 on the year. Then 3-7 ATS. They're 2-1 ATS on the road, though. Shout out. Baylor, 6.5-point dogs at Arizona. Arizona's coming off a big win at Cincinnati. Baylor sucks.
Baylor sucks. They got some explaining to do. I don't know. It's like if you're Baylor, you have to fucking look in the mirror and say, like, how did this season turn out like this with Sawyer Robertson playing the whole year? You would have saw they were 5-5. You would have thought he got hurt. Yeah. I mean, I think that they're a dead program. I could see a shootout in this game, but I still don't think anyone's privy to the fact that Arizona's a real solid football team. And now they're back at home laying almost a touchdown, and I kind of want to just buy into Arizona.
Yeah. Okay. I got no issue with that. Oh, I see. Matt Paulo said, you said take a walk. I said watch football. Only 2 games left. Sorry. Got you. 2 weeks left. Threw me off with the 2 games left. I understand what you're saying. There's only 2 weeks left. You'd rather watch football. I still would rather take a walk than watch Minnesota Northwestern play personally. Yeah, it's pass.
That's fine. I'm good with the pass on it too. It's
James Madison against Washington State. What do we know about Washington State? Well, they're 5-5. They're 1-4 on the road, but you don't even have to go pull up their past results. You should know Washington State has already been feisty as a motherfucker on the road. They almost beat Ole Miss.
Yep.
And they almost beat Virginia.
Yeah.
So if you're going to lay 14 with James Madison, you're doing so for one reason only. James Madison has to make a statement. And this is their opportunity. You know, it's not their fault Washington State sucks, but you look at their schedule, it's really outside of the smaller schools like Texas State, Old Dominion, no offense to any of them. You got Washington State and you got Louisville. Well, you lost to Louisville. Now you're a 2 touchdown favorite against Washington State, who's scrappy. I think it's got to be James Madison or bust. I'll square it up. What about you?
I like James Madison.
I like him. Yeah, I'll put James Madison. JMU -14. Old Dominion, Georgia Southern, no thanks. No thanks. Toledo, Ball State, no thanks. Wyoming, Nevada, no thanks. Mercer, Auburn, no thanks.
Hilarious game.
Yep, couple of no thanks here. Well, no thanks. USF and Auburn, UAB, no thank you. Sam Houston State, Middle Tennessee. I mean, you got to really love ball to get involved with that game.
Or hate it.
Or hate it. Right. UConn could be the trap spot of the week.
Didn't we try that last week?
Yep.
So you want to just do it again, fade UConn every week?
No, I don't want to fade UConn every week. I don't think I've faded UConn since Syracuse.
How about this total, man?
Holy shit balls. Yeah.
Yes, we promised not to skip Tulane Temple since Tulane is technically in the playoffs as of today. Yeah, they do, Lewandowski, but I don't see any reason to try to fade that though.
Well, FAU scores points at home. Last couple of home games, they had 53 and 40.
I'm sure if you pulled up the picket splits, the over would be square. I just don't care. I kind of like it.
I think I like FAU.
Oh yeah, I kind of do too. I just don't know if I mean, at some point, like I guess the season's almost over, but fading UConn over and over seems silly. But I kind of like FAU too.
There's 648 wagers, and everybody likes the under. Look at the most popular bet though, over the first quarter.
Interesting. Sure, there's some reasoning for that. Yeah, give me the over in this one.
Give me FAU.
Totally fine with that. I might join you.
I wonder what Tom Herman's up to. That guy was definitely fucked up on some pills and whatever last year. Weird dude. UTEP, the Miners. Shout out Drake against New Mexico State. No thanks. Liberty Bibbity and Louisiana Tech. No thank you. Vanderbilt and Kentucky. Vandy, 10-point favorites. That seems kind of short. You don't think so?
I don't know. Just because what did Kentucky do last week? Because they dominated Florida 2 weeks ago.
Oh, they did. They did. You're right. Oh, you're right. They're coming off. You're right.
Win at Auburn.
Yeah. Maybe they're better. They're without this Calzada fucking loser.
Well, that's a given.
Right. Yeah. Right. Okay. Fuck, Kentucky's gonna beat Louisville, aren't they? Shit. They are. Louisville's gonna win this week and then lose next week and go 8-4. Total 53. I got nothing in this game because I don't want to get involved with Vanderbilt anymore. I'm done.
Totally fine. I kind of like Vanderbilt.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. I'm good on that. Texas is fucking terrible. They really are. But they're 4-0 at home.
Yeah, that was such a stinky showing. They are bad.
They're 4-0 at home. Arkansas is 0-4 on the road. 9.5 feels a little baitish.
I guess, but I mean, it's at some point, like how many times can a person go to a counter and put money on Texas this year? Like, you think it's going to be so public? What time is this game at? Oh, 3:30. Okay, got it. 8.5. Yeah, because Arkansas is so bad. This game is disgusting, bro.
Man, I mean, Arkansas doesn't win, but they fucking bang.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I do have to say, Texas's offense has been capable of putting up points the past few weeks outside of that trip to Georgia, but 34-45, I guess that's really it. Nah, dude, fuck Texas. You know what? How is it not Arkansas?
If you want to do that, go ahead.
How is it not, though?
I never tell you not to crank hog.
Arkansas might not score on this Texas defense. Really? Is Arkansas the best 2-win team ever? Is a hilarious question by Luke Brainerd. Maybe.
It's a very funny question. If you're saying they don't score, then you make me want to just take the whole game under Lewandowski.
No, I think Arkansas can score. Go ahead.
I have absolutely nothing. I do not like this game.
Is Texas's season over?
Yeah, for sure.
That defense is not going to freaking go out there and form tackle.
Look ahead to Texas A&M?
No, there's no look ahead. They're dead. They're done.
Okay. They do have some kind of outside chance. They need a lot to happen. It's like, I'll tell you their odds to make the playoff. They played Texas A&M. That's why because they could still make one more statement win. But if you maybe pick my least favorite game to bet on this week, it would be this game. Texas is 18-1 to make the playoff.
Yeah, Texas defense legit the only thing good on that team. Sure. I just think you're just dead. Like, you're devastated. You're done. Your season's over. You have 3 losses. It's not like you have 1 or even 2. And you just got fucking destroyed by Georgia.
Yeah. Or maybe you take your frustrations out, man. There's still guys there trying to be first-round draft picks. You know, it's still stuff to prove. Archer's probably coming back next year. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay. Okay.
It's actually making me grumpy.
Yeah. FIU is
makes me grumpy, and I got to be honest. I've never rooted for Georgia. I know I put $500 on them. I did not want Texas to win that game. I've turned into quite the Texas hater because it would just be so unfair to me if Texas finally put it all together against Georgia and was suddenly in the playoff after just looking absolutely dog shit all year. But Texas is fucking dog shit. They're so bad, and I'm so happy they got their ass kicked. I am so relieved about that.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, Texas fans. No offense.
A little offense.
FIU's 5-5 favorite against Jacksonville State. Wrong team favored.
Maybe.
Okay. Duke 5-5 on the road against UNC. I'd like to think it's UNC here, but it's probably not, right?
Yeah, I might lean him. What's up with this guy, Bill Belichick? What's up with this guy? Is he coming back next year? Is this like, should he just cut his losses now and call it? Or does he have to prove something now to have a better year than this? Because this is one of the like most pathetic things ever. Like, what's he doing?
I think that he has a ridiculous buyout, if I'm not mistaken. So he's got to coach next year unless they well, they're not going to buy him out because it's so expensive and he's not going to quit.
Is he trolling with the girlfriend stuff? Is this a troll?
No. Why would he be
70 years old if they could? And by the way, Con Knippel's on the bench, so I could say this, but I guess just any old 70-year-old would do whatever they had to do.
If you say Con Knippel's on the bench, I think physically, like that means like your wife is like next to you.
She's on the bench. If she's next to me, she's in the paint. He.
Okay, understood.
Con Knippel's on the bench. Con Knippel's gone. Out of the game. This is the game.
If you say the word Con Knippel, I think that means your wife's in the vicinity.
Okay, well, now we're clarifying that Con Knippel's on the bench means she's gone. And the only reason I'm clarifying is because I said Con Knippel earlier, and now Con Knippel's gone, so I need a thing to say.
Got it. Okay, got it.
Headed to the locker room. Perfect.
There we go. That's better. That's better.
Right.
Yeah. Bench is like in the other room. All right, Con Knippel is headed to the locker room. No, I saw this tweet from what's that fucking guy? Somebody at Barstool. I don't know, but he was like, we need to extract Bill Belichick and save him from whatever he's got going on. Like he's a victim. What has Bill Belichick been his entire career outside of a successful head coach? He's been a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
He's been a weirdo. He's been.
But would anybody do this if they could get in some 24-year-old pussy at 73? Would anyone behave this way? Like, is it just not that surprising?
I don't think anyone would do that. No, I think like
not a respectable person.
Yeah, dude. Like there's you could go from fucking, what is he, 73, 74? You can be with 40-year-olds.
And that sounds pretty awesome, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just gotta be awesome. If I was 73, 40-year-old pussy, really, that probably would be fucking sick.
If you're seeing this from Bill Belichick and you're like, what is this guy doing? He's been a weirdo his whole career. Anytime he's gotten in front of a microphone, he's been, and then look at his son. Look at Steve. I don't know Steve. He's probably a good guy to fucking shotgun some beers with. He's taken after. He's fucking weirdo too.
How much Viagra is he taking? Like how much Viagra?
Listen, all I'm going to say is this: I'm here for the Bill Belichick fucking crashing, burning. I don't like these people trying to say, oh, we need to save him like he's a fucking victim. He's been an asshole his whole life. And you know what? You called this. You said it with Dan Lanning. All this fucking quirky, goofy, fucking weirdo coaching shit works when you're winning. As soon as you're not winning, the curtain's off. You're exposed. You look like a fucking knob job. Because let's be real, most coaches are weird people. They're weird. And you can be weird if you're winning. If you're not, you look like a moron. Remember Les Miles was like eating grass and shit? You know?
Yeah. Football coaches are weirdos, but I did just think of something kind of hilarious.
What?
Imagine you are 73, right? And you're rich and you're famous. Fucking dream, dude.
Hold on. You froze. Hold on. You imagine you're 73, you're rich and you're famous. Start over.
You're rich and you're famous, and you're banging a 24-year-old, and you're thinking, I'm living the fucking dream. Nobody could tell me shit. And then a bunch of people come to you and like, hey, man, we're worried about you. We're worried about you, dude. We're just trying to save you. He doesn't want to be saved. It just occurred.
No, exactly. Yeah.
He doesn't want to be saved, dude.
Yes.
Drown in the pussy forever.
Bro. You know that Project Pat song?
Which one?
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. Like, sometimes fucking old creepy guys just want to be old creepy guys. Not saying it's okay. Sometimes hoes want to be hoes. You don't need to fucking save people. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bill Belichick.
Project Pat. I didn't.
Shout out Project Pat. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, Bill Belichick is a fucking weirdo. And let's be real. Is he even a good head coach?
Yeah, that's the problem here. It's like this would actually be so awesome if they were 8-2.
Why would it be awesome?
That's what I'm saying. You literally just made me think that the J. Cole song was like some kind of spin-off of the fucking Project Pat song. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved as J. Cole.
I got news for you. I got news for you. I got news for every fucking young motherfucker in here.
Are you going to be right?
Guys, you need to understand something. Everything is a spinoff. All these motherfuckers, all of them. Come on now. Come on now.
Wow, I'm not prepared for you to be right here.
Yeah, I'm fucking right. I know the truth hurts, bro. People are not as original as you think they are. That's why I hate remakes of shit, because these young fucking Gen Z assholes hear a song, they're like, wow, this is a really cool beat. How about you give Debbie Deb some love? You know that new Kendrick Lamar song? Squabble up. Squabble up. Nobody even knows that's fucking Debbie Deb. You thought Don't Save Her, She Don't Want to Be Saved was J. Cole, and I like J. Cole.
So do I, but I didn't know it was a sample. I absolutely did not know that.
Yeah. You need to step your fucking game up.
I guess I do.
Yeah.
That was painful. That was
this is why you're not as unk as you think you are.
Yeah, I might not be, I guess.
You're not. It's okay. It's okay. You're younger than me. You don't need to be as old and grumpy and crunchy.
Yeah, I don't know what I am, though. I just feel like I have no identity now.
You don't. No, you have an identity, and it is you blend. You like a little bit of everything. You're an octopus. You like a little bit of everything.
I don't want to be an octopus.
Octopuses are smart creatures.
I do not want to be an octopus.
What do you want to be? Do you want to be an old guy? Do you want to be a young guy?
We made a ranking of animals I'd want to be. Octopus would be so low down. So low down.
What's wrong with an octopus?
It just doesn't sound fun, man. I fucking hate the ocean.
Yeah, but like the octopus rules the ocean.
Do they, or do they just fucking sit there and look weird? And everyone's like, that motherfucker's weird. Don't go by that fucking weirdo over there with 8 fucking legs, dude. He's fucking creepy. I bet in the ocean, the octopus is like the molester of the fucking ocean.
No, stop. You think it's like the creepy old guy, like the Bill Belichick?
The octopus is the creepy fucking.
Yeah, you might be.
I think the octopus is creepy, dude. Like the little baby fish, their parents say, "Don't go swimming by the octopus, dude. He's gonna yell." He's gonna yell something inappropriate at you, and then you know how like fish are in schools. Well, octopuses aren't allowed within 100 feet of the schools.
It's actually a hilarious take. But you know what's funny? There's a documentary of like a guy who became best friends with an octopus.
Yeah. Oh, there's no shot that guy's the creepiest fucking guy on earth. Oh my God. Just imagine this. Imagine this. There's guys that are best friends with octopus, and we have the fucking nerve to give Bill Belichick shit for fucking a 24-year-old. God damn it, dude.
No, stop. Don't defend Bill Belichick.
I'm defending Bill Belichick. There's a guy who's the best friends with an octopus.
Hold on. It won something too. Friends with an Octopus documentary. It won something. It was
I'll never watch this. I fucking hate that guy. Show me his face, dude.
My octopus teacher. I can't. He's got like a snorkel on.
He probably wears that snorkel to sleep, dude.
My octopus teacher. It won an award. An underwater filmmaker follows an octopus developing a unique and therapeutic bond over time.
Okay, and you telling me you can't show me this guy's face?
I don't have every picture of this is a fucking octopus and the guy underwater with a snorkel. I can't show you his face. You can do.
So they don't hang out like in his bed or anything.
No, it's all in the water. It's all in the water. Yeah, it's all in the water. Listen, the problem. You know what? I'll say one more thing to Bill Belichick. Even if he just wanted to go and date a young person, that's a different story. She's a psychopath.
Yeah, no, that's true. But like, sorry, it's cool that my wife's not home, so I can kind of let loose.
You're on fucking screen with hundreds of people, so
most of the hot ones are, dude. Most of the hot ones are.
Yeah, she's like a different kind of psychopath, though. Yeah,
but
all right.
But choose your fighter, dude. Choose your fighter.
Yeah, all right.
I'm just saying, we can say it because we managed fucking 18 to 25-year-old girls for a large portion of our life. They're absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah. We got a treasure train. I don't know what that is in Twitch, but we have it. Treasure train just started in your channel. Participants save 35% on 5 or more gifted subs at level 2. Appreciate the gifted sub.
I better go drop some then.
To DGen Law, or no, to DC Bets. Why DC Bets doesn't have a fucking sub?
DC Bets, I don't know. I feel like we say that a lot, but now he's got a sub.
I do know ball. Thank you. Not Trey Young for acknowledging that. Yep. 20-year-old, greater than crazy, 7-year-old crazy. Yeah, they are. Yep.
W's in the chat. Tailing.
I like that Octopus Project Pat take. We might need to clip that. That was fun.
Yeah, that was 1:30. Here we are, remembering our timestamps. Are you here, DGen Law?
Hour 30.
Minute 30. We start talking about octopus, and that's the only smart thing we've said today.
I have a sudden craving for calamari. Me as well. By the way, Steak, you didn't tell me this, you fuckface. So I went for dinner last night. Been eating healthier. No big deal. Been eating healthier. I'm stopping eating at 6:30, getting better sleep, which is great. Steak tells me on stream, so you guys probably heard it. He said you should try ground turkey with taco seasoning and ricotta cheese. So I did it. I had ground turkey, taco seasoning, ricotta cheese. I put it over a little rice. It was good. It needed salt. Like I needed salt in addition. What's fine. And I didn't get enough ricotta cheese for whatever reason. The only thing I found at Whole Foods was like probably 2/3 of what I should have used. It was good. Like it didn't blow me away, but it was good because ground turkey is healthy, good source of protein.
Not meant to blow you away, but meant to be something full of protein, healthy, and decent. That's
yes. I told my wife this because she had a work thing, so she was all situated, and I just made it for myself. And I told her, and she said, "Oh, that's been popular on TikTok for a while."
Yeah, that's where I found it. So I guess I'm not an unk because I see a lot of stuff on TikTok. That's how I saw this Arkansas player on TikTok because there's like this clip of him and he's playing. I don't know if it's AAU or whatever it is, and the kid playing him says, "You're a fake 4-star," and he goes, "I got 5." And they fucking play. I saw that a million times, so I already knew who this kid was. So maybe TikTok's a good time, dude.
I'm not. No. Someone said DJ hates it now. I am not a TikTok hater. I am not. I think there's some really cool shit on TikTok. And I've said this, like, I'm not on TikTok as much. I'm just a diehard Twitter guy. That clip went viral.
So the whole chat knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, for the Arkansas guy?
Yeah.
I have no idea who that is. But can we just talk about the ground turkey for a second? If you're going to tell me about a recipe, you should just cite your source. I thought you made this up.
I will tell you that it came from TikTok moving forward. I have no reason not to. First of all, W. Adams got picks, 5 subs. You're the man. Thank you. Cash and Coochie got one. Russell Ringrose got one. Rhino Fusion, I think I'm burning, and Mayor's 6. W's in the chat.
We need to give Adams got picks some more love, as I had mentioned. Adam, what's
happening? Go ahead. You finish that shout out and I'll do my next shout.
Well, I'm trying to find Adams got picks.
You know how I think we give him love? We should. Can you gift subs in playback, Adam?
No. Hold on.
That's what I'm doing tonight if you can do it.
Okay, well, I was going to say, how can I share his link to the page?
Good question.
Adam, can you do me a favor?
In the meantime, Crutch Bets, 5 subs.
Let's go, Crutch, dude. Yes. Appreciate you. Adam, can you DM me? I want to at least share your profile. Tell people to go give you a follow. This has turned into a really fun stream, by the way. Look, I don't care where you find things, but TikTok is great. There's like, I have friends who are like, I get off all social media. Yeah, dude, it's like going to a city, like we talked about. There's some really bad parts. Avoid them. There's some good parts of the internet. I love in social media how it like shows you new things, and cooking is one of them.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this. My wife is a lot cooler than me. I know you know that, but the chat doesn't know that. She's way cooler than me. And she's addicted to, like, when we're going on vacation, she uses TikTok to figure out where to go. And she never misses, bro. Never. Like, I don't think she's found a bad recommendation from TikTok. I'm dead serious.
Yeah. That's my wife uses, she's like a little bit of TikTok, but Instagram is her thing for like hotels or restaurants and shit like that, of like off the beaten path stuff to do. It's great. But anyways,
I just rant on one thing about Instagram I hate. I hate when it's obvious that they paid the influencer with the 30,000 followers to be like, I just went to the top brewery in Milwaukee and come with me as I try out their home crafted pale ale. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. And you're like, bitch, shut up. I'm never fucking going to this brewery. I hate you. And now I hate this brewery.
I think that there's okay. You want an unk take?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The come with me. Do you follow that guy, by the way? The guy that goes, come with me. And he like rips on influencers.
Yeah. On TikTok.
All right. My real estate attorney's calling me. He also sometimes watches the stream. Michael, if you see this, I'm going to call you back as soon as we're done in about 10 minutes. So I do have to wrap it up here.
I'm also going on Owner's Box.
Oh, W's. Okay. Well, I'll hang out and rate it. And then I do have to go firmly at noon. When did we start talking like that?
We as a people?
Yeah, because I'm not going to single out females. I think males do it as well. Like, everybody's guilty. Doesn't matter your gender, your race, anything. Like, talking like that drives me fucking insane.
it's really bad.
It's really bad, and it's only getting worse. It's only getting worse, and it's become commonplace, right? Is that the right way to say that? Kind of like that word commonplace, but I hate how people talk like that. And it's I don't know the right word to describe it. I can't wait. Call me back ASAP. Very funny. Yep. Michael. There's no docs. You can say the name Michael. Just chicks in
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm glad DC said it. That's basically
no, but it's like it's just hard. If you immediately start talking like that, like I'll give an example. When my wife and I drive from like New York to Orlando, it's a fucking 16-hour drive. Like we love listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
And we'll search, well, like, oh, what are some good crime podcasts or informative podcasts or whatever. If I start the podcast and somebody talks like that, I immediately just like, I don't care how good the story is. I just can't listen to it.
Yeah, I'm 100% fine with that. Let me ask you this. This was a really good, what's it called? Pit stop, if you will.
Sure.
We have 15 minutes left. Do you want to finish going through the college football board?
I do. Yeah, let's do it. USC 10-point dogs on the road against Oregon. Big game here.
Big game. Does USC have a chance? I think is the question.
No.
Feels like low key, and I'm okay with it. Not judging you. I'm actually really okay with it. It feels like low key. I'm witnessing you become an Oregon respecter. Is that a fair take?
High key.
Okay, you're becoming
high key. Yeah.
Cam is going to be erect.
No, nothing will ever be good enough for him.
Maybe not.
I am an Oregon respecter. I'm an Oregon respecter. I think if Oregon gets in the playoff, they could beat anybody. I really do think that.
I will be really impressed if USC even has a chance to win this game at the end.
So we agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oregon.
That's unfortunate. Okay. Iowa, Michigan State, big number there. Got no reason to get involved. Notre Dame 35.5 against Syracuse. I mean, they're probably going to skull fuck him. Would have been a fun Steve Angeli revenge game.
It would have been. Poor Syracuse, man. I just feel for Syracuse. That's a huge number.
Yes, I did say that, but that's also because I still have a little bit of a vendetta against Oregon. I did fade them on the year, and I'm going to lose that bet unless Oregon loses to Washington or USC. But I still like Alabama. I like Alabama a lot. It's kind of less about fading Oregon and respecting Alabama. Keep going. I'm almost there. Cam is moaning. That's pretty funny.
That's my burner, dude. That's my burner. Always saying funny shit.
Oh, T-bone steak. Yeah. Let's keep moving. Michigan 14 at Maryland. Blah.
I think Iowa skull fucks Michigan State, by the way, but we don't need to talk about it.
Okay.
Wow, Michigan, hype chest on the way. I can open a hype chest right now. Holy shit.
Let me see.
My hype chest is like a little frog in a train.
I have one too.
Yeah, it's pretty
Share. Cool. Mine says choo choo. Mine's a hand waving. Yep.
Choo choo. Wait, can I do it? How do I fucking send it?
Thanks, Crutch, for the subs. Thanks again. Adam's got picked for the subs. I would love to share Adam's. Oh, here he goes. This is
Jed, I'm really just listening to you on this one. I think you might be fully spot on about Michigan State being dead as can be.
That is Adam's got picks playback right there, Lab City. Go give it a follow and tune in. Good dude. Big Shark Lark guy as well. All right. Tulane at Temple, 8-point favorites. This is a game that people told us not to skip over, so we're not skipping over it. I don't know, man. I'm just, I guess, like the winner of that conference gets in and makes more sense. I'm not a Tulane disrespecter. I just am shocked that to see them in the playoff because
I'm not a Tulane disrespecter, but I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Let me say this: they should not be in the playoffs. They should not be. I don't want to watch it, and I'm not gonna have to. And that's because Temple is gonna win this game outright, dude. Temple is gonna beat Tulane, and that's what's gonna happen. Crutch, tell me you agree. There he is. Fucking said it. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I
just wrote it down. Yep.
Temple fucking money line outright.
Yep. I love that. Hoot is fun thing. Do you remember Hootie Who?
Hootie Who?
Yep.
You remember Hootie and the Blowfish?
Yeah.
They bang. Hootie and the Blowfish.
They do bang. Great band. Let's keep going. TCU 1-point dog on the road. My TCU over 7.5 wins bet is fucked. Actually, maybe it's 6.5. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You guys don't care. Anything there, Steak? 55.5, 55 total?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Okay. Utah 17.5. Utah be a fun team to make some noise. I don't see them in the playoff picture though. That's
They're
an
around
outside.
plus 260, and I don't think that's a horrible wager. I think they skull fuck a very, very dead Kansas State team.
Yeah, I think you're right. We'll keep moving here.
Crutch, that's a collab, buddy. That's a steak crutch bets collab.
It would be hilarious if Nebraska finally beat Penn State when they're not worth a shit. Like that's Matt Rule's big win, you know? I could see it.
I couldn't see it. I can't see it. Not without Dylan Raiola. It's probably Penn State here, man.
You don't really see a 4-6 team favored by 9.5 points against a 7-3 team very often in week 13 of the college football slate. I'll tell you that.
You sure don't.
Ja Tech 2.5 against Pitt. I like Pitt.
I like Pitt too. Fuck Georgia Tech.
Yeah,
I'll go down swinging that these motherfuckers are frauds. I don't give a fuck. I hope they lose here, and then I hope they get their teeth kicked in by Georgia. Fuck Georgia Tech.
I got to take, though. I got to take. And I always bring this up. You probably think it's stupid. A lot of people think it's stupid, but there's a conference game with a road dog of 2.5 points we like. And in this conference game with a 2.5 point road dog that we like, I think one hits and one doesn't. Very similar stake to Oklahoma and Texas. Oklahoma won outright. Texas did not cover. Louisville, SMU, Pitt, Georgia Tech.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's incredibly fair point.
Thank you.
Don't
Thank
hate
you. Okay. Well, which one do you like more?
Pittsburgh.
Fuck. All right.
We got time. We got time.
I know. All right. Ooh, Tennessee, Florida. Unfortunately, that's not a banger. Tennessee, is that line short?
A little bit short, but Tennessee hates beating the Gators. I don't know what it is, but it's ridiculous.
They just can't do it.
They might be 3-30 in their last 33 games or something.
Jeez. Okay. All right. Stanford 3-point dogs against Cal. That's a little short.
Yeah, Vols haven't won in the swamp since 2003. I knew Lewandowski.
Wow. This has got to be the year, dude.
I mean, if it's not the year, it's never the year.
Yep. Illinois 7.5 at Wisconsin. That looks short.
Illinois 7.5.
You need that. You need Illinois. You got over 8.5 wins.
I need this and the next one. This would be absolutely brutal if they lost this one. But the book already paid me out for my under Wisconsin win, so that was cool. I blew it on some NBA yesterday. But yeah, this would be fucking brutal, but it does seem short.
Okay.
Really short.
Cincinnati BYU sounds like a very fun game. Could be Cincinnati. I think I'm good on fading BYU. How about you?
I'm good on fading BYU, but I'm going to be rooting like hell for Cincinnati just to get BYU out of this fucking playoff picture.
Steak, can we get the under 8.5 win total from Arizona State by a non-trendy Colorado dog at home? Who says no?
Who's next week? Another shitty team, right? They have Arizona.
Oh, dude, we can get this.
We can get this.
We can get this. I think Colorado's live.
Yeah. Okay. I'm fine with that. That's talk about already invested. I will hard pass on betting.
So they started this new quarterback at West Virginia. Then they had a bye week, and now they play Arizona State. I kind of like it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not complaining. No complaints.
Lab JK says, I'm late. Is it Illinois? I think we just talked about it.
Yeah, you're not that late, but I don't think it's Illinois, unfortunately. I think it's Wisconsin or nothing, personally.
All right. Last couple of games on the slate. Washington, UCLA.
Nope. No, thank you.
Okay. All right. That's that. You want to go to the NBA real quick?
Yeah, breeze through.
Owner's box. Get live. I got to get out of here.
I'll DM him. You get.
All right. Yeah. Get live. I got to get out of here. I got to get going. Let me see what the weather's like. I think I would love to take a city bike to my appointment. Let's see. 43. Should I be biking in that? Yeah.
I think you'd be all right.
It was raining. It might be a little wet out there. I'll bring my helmet.
Okay, hit them up.
Gotta call Michael back. Okay. Let me just check my email real quick. Right. Man, my iPhone's been slowing down. I feel like I just got this thing a fucking year ago.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's bad. I literally already feel like I should get a new one. It's less than a fucking year old and it's just bogged. I think I need to be better at like deleting shit.
Yeah, I probably should
too. How many pictures do you have, dude? If I told you how many pictures I have, I think you'd be sick. I have an insane amount of pictures.
Oh, I don't know. I probably have an insane amount. How do you even look at that? How do you find out?
Oh yeah, here it is. Hold on. I have 10,000 videos. I have 20,000 live photos.
I have 116,000 items in my iPhotos.
Yeah. Holy shit, that is a lot. Wow.
Maybe I should delete some of that.
Yeah, that's definitely what your problem is. And there is a cool app for it, just so you know.
I don't know that. Tell me more.
There's a cool app. It deletes a bunch of photos at once.
What's it called?
I'll find it for you after the stream.
This fucking guy. Okay. Let's talk ball.
Yeah, let's talk ball. Let me get out of here.
Houston 1.5 on the road against Cleveland. Ooh,
Awesome game.
great game. 7:00. Maybe I'll watch some of it. Who you got?
I think I might want to take the Cavs here, man. I haven't bet the Cavs all year. Might be the time.
I'm with you. Could be a bit of a duping, but I'm with you.
I don't know. It doesn't look doopy. It doesn't look doopy to me.
I love Sengun. Did I tweet this? Did I talk about it? He's like my favorite player.
He's fucking awesome.
He's
man.
awesome.
But I don't know. The Rockets have been absolutely rolling, and the Cavs haven't been bad by any means, but they still don't have Darius Garland. Jabari Smith is a game-time decision, but I don't know, man. I kind of like the Cavs. Can't help it. And I think the Cavs can give the Rockets fits. I'm not that sure the Rockets can give Donovan Mitchell fits, but we'll find out.
Cleveland feels like it needs a hey, remember us, respect us game.
I'm very fine with that theory.
Okay. I like it. Philadelphia and Toronto. This feels like a lot of respect for Toronto. How about them Raptors? 9-5 on the year. Didn't we like them too coming into the season? Somebody did.
I have their overwin total. I faded them a bunch at the beginning of the year, as Cam called me out for. I haven't been doing it as much.
You are such a fucking idiot.
I'm just, you
just don't listen to anybody. You just do your own thing. Oh, blah, blah, yeah, okay, all right. Thanks for the advice.
Stretch. So, anyways, they played already this year. The Sixers won by 10, and they scored 250 points in that game in regulation. And go ahead.
I like Toronto.
Okay.
Do you?
I'm looking at Paul George played 2 days ago. By the way, hilarious. Made a season debut. Now he's out again. Embiid is a game time decision. Oubre is out for the Raptors. The only person I see on the injury report is Colin Murray-Boyles, their rookie, and he's a game time decision. So pretty healthy fucking Raptors team, to be honest.
Okay, it's great.
It's a wait and see probably to see who plays. But yeah, the Raptors have won 4 in a row.
It's funny that we're saying pretty healthy Raptors team fucking 10 games into the season. Yeah, they should be fucking healthy.
That will be the healthiest team you see going through this board today, probably.
Insanely good call on the Bulls and Denver stake. Shout out Rich A. Yep, Raptors money line. Let's go in between the pipes. Chewy says Rocket money line POD today. Chewy, hope all is well with you. We're going to be taking the Cavs, so good luck.
POD today and Pacers money line. I might be with you on the Pacers, though. It's probably time for the Pacers to get a win.
Charlotte on the road? No thanks. Charlotte 2-point favorites on the road, total 237. Nah, I don't know. I don't know about that. You think a 1-6 road team should be favored?
They're playing a 1-13 team that's 1-5 at home.
Yeah, but when the Pelicans were like 1-6 or 0-6, the Pelicans were even favored against the Hornets.
Yeah, but let's see who's playing, who's out for the Hornets. It feels like there's always somebody. Brandon Miller's been out. Grant Williams been out, I think. So that means LaMelo Ball is playing. John Knipple's playing. Furphy, Neesmith, Obi Toppin out. They've been just banged up all year. I get what you're saying, but I don't think there's anybody not pressing the Hornets here, to be completely honest with you. I kind of like the under Matt Polo. Yeah. You know what, Matt Polo? I like you a lot. You had good insight, but you should come to YouTube or Twitch. You should figure that out.
Yeah, should probably figure that out. Miami 6.5-point favorites against Golden State. I'm sure they're on a back-to-back Golden State, so I'm sure Miami will probably be pretty popular here, and Steph Curry or somebody might not be playing. What do you think? Kind of like the Warriors.
Dude, even with the back-to-back, 6.5 makes me think Steph is literally not playing.
Yeah, of course.
Or Jimmy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. He just started to get crazy respect. Are the Heat good?
I mean, they're 6-1 at home.
You know who I know I guarantee you haven't watched, and I'm telling you will be very fun to watch for you? Norman Powell.
I know Norman Powell.
Yeah, have you watched him a lot?
Wasn't he on the Clippers?
Yes, he was. He's actually a fucking dog. And he can
I haven't watched him a lot, no.
When I watched the season opener, Magic Heat, first game of the year, and I watched Norman Powell, I'm like, damn, this motherfucker is just good.
Okay.
Bam is a game time decision. Terry Rozier is out, in case anyone was wondering. Steph Curry is a game time decision, and I think the line says he's not playing. And if he is not playing, I will probably get nasty with the Warriors on a back-to-back. I'll just be honest with you.
I like it. Denver, New Orleans, no need to get involved with that one. OKC 18.5, no need to get involved with that one. Minnesota 16. I mean, these are just big spreads, shitty games here. How about the Knicks on the road? 0-4, looking for their first road win this year against the lowly Dallas Mavericks. What do you think about this, Steak?
The Dallas Mavericks are dog shit. Dog shit.
Yeah. I took Jason Kidd to win Coach of the Year. It's probably can rip that up.
Yeah, you could definitely rip that up. I'll say this since we're talking about the big spreads. Love Minnesota. They're my favorite big spread. Also, there's going to be an unnecessary team that's 14-point dogs that keeps it unnecessarily close, and it's worth talking about. Remember last year when I told you that team, like the Nuggets just lost to the Bulls outright as like minus 13-point favorites, right?
Yep.
And remember what I always told you last year? No way it happens again.
Yep.
I just want to point that out. I'm not saying I'm taking the Pelicans. I just want everyone in the chat to remember I said this. Last year, I remember everybody would have that same logic. Oh, the fucking Nuggets are a lock, minus 14.5 tonight. There's no way that they don't kill the Pelicans after letting the Bulls sneak one in. And then it always happens where for some fucking reason, the Pelicans are competitive. Just don't be shocked tonight when the Pelicans are competitive in this game. That's all I'm going to say.
Why don't you just go ahead and say you're taking the Pelicans?
I don't know yet. It's 11:59, but that's where I'm at.
Okay. I think Dallas covers for some weird reason.
Okay. Yeah, I don't hate it.
Are you ever going to give us dog of the day?
I don't know. Stop asking me. I need to get hot for like a week straight. I need to get hot.
Fine. Jeez, I
was close, and then yesterday was stinky, but I'm going to get there.
Hey guys, stop asking him. It sounds like a dictator if you ask me. Stop asking him. Don't be the people who want things. That's what democracy.
The dictator would say, "Don't ask me about dog of the day again, or I'll kill you and your entire family."
Okay. Bulls on the road, 2.5-point favorites against Portland. Chewy, what do you like in this game? That's a joke.
I know.
244.5 is really high.
Back to back off a loss.
I don't know. Is it Portland?
Yeah, it's Portland or nothing for sure.
Okay.
Portland or absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm taking a 5-minute break before I go on Owner's Box. Will you remember to rate them?
I'll do it right now. Justin, first-time chatter, says Pacers winning tonight. Good luck with that. All right. Raid Owners Box Sports. I hope they're live. Join the raid. Thank you guys for joining. As always, appreciate you. We had a good time. Got to get out there, a little city bike action over the bridge, and have a corp day going on. There we go. 63 users joining the raid. Love that. Hope you all have a great day. Thank you as always for tuning in. Good luck on your wagers. We'll see you tomorrow morning. I probably can't go live tonight. I've got a 1, I've got a 2, and I've got a 5:30. So I don't think I'm going to talk ice tonight, but we'll do it soon. All right. Join the raid. Have a great day. Go hang out with Steak in the Owner's Box, guys. Thanks again, Adam's got picks. Thanks to everybody, Crutch, for the sub bangs. We'll check you later. All right. Goodbye.